Okay, hello and welcome. I hope everyone's doing well. Doing pretty good. Hello, welcome. Yeah, we're going to continue with Pokemon Crystal. This probably, hopefully, will be the last session of it. Let's see. We are, if it shows up, you're doing do. Will that be doing dude? That'd be good doing dude then. That makes sense. Here we are. There we go. So yeah, we're back here. As I posted on the Discord, I have been doing a little bit of grinding. I didn't achieve what I had set out to do, because frankly I can't be bothered. You see here, we have this Pupitar. The Larvitar, which I caught last time, which was level 20, is now level 41. It needs to get up to level 55 to evolve into a Tyranitar. 56 if I want it to learn Earthquake before evolving. Otherwise it bumps it up to like level 58 or 60 or 62 or something like that. For learning Earthquake as a Tyranitar. And frankly, I can't be bothered. We'll have a look at its Pokedex entry though. Hard shell, 3 foot 11 inches, 335 pounds. It is grounded rock type. Despite how it appears, I thought it was grounded steel, but no. It will not stay still, even while it's a pupa. It already has arms and legs under its solid shell. But yeah. I was doing grinding for experience by going through the Elite Four. In my own time, I have beaten the Elite Four 2 more times. You may notice Feraligatr is level 54 now, and other Pokemon... Pardon? Sorry, I dropped something. My other Pokemon are higher level as well, but I think Pupitar last time got 2 levels out of doing the Elite Four, and I can't be bothered fighting through the Elite Four however many more times it takes for him to get up to level 55. He'd probably be able to hold his own with them kind of now, but I'm able to take on the Elite Four with basically just Lantern, Feraligatr, and Xavier. Feraligatr does an awful lot of the heavy lifting. It's just so powerful. But yeah. So really, there's only the fight with Red, which I need to do, which is the last thing I really want to do. But I thought we'd actually focus on going after the some of the legendaries, and I'm still a bit up in the air as to how much I will do about that, because last time we also got the key item. Where is it? The Silverwing, this, which you need to be able to find one of the legendaries. Lugia. I need to swap out Pupitar with Tentacool so we can get Whirlpool. Because if you don't have this item, this Silver Wing, wrong box, then Lugia just doesn't show up. So things are a bit different in this regard in Crystal compared to Gold and Silver. Gold and Silver, it's a lot easier, I believe, from what I remember, to get the associated legendary with that game, right? Gold has got Ho-Oh, and Silver has Lugia, and I believe the one which is associated with that game is level 40, and you can get it earlier on, and then the other one is also available, but it's level 70, and it might be something you need to get post-game. Crystal mixes things up a bit. I think they're both level 70, and you can only get them both post-game. However, while Lugia only requires the Silver Wing to get, which we got from a guy talking to a guy in Pewter City in Kanto, Ho-Oh requires more, and I don't know if I ever actually got Ho-Oh when I played this game back in the day. But what I remember reading Ho-Oh requires you to have all 3 of the legendary guardian Pokemon, legendary dog / cat Pokemon. That is Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. I believe you have to also have defeated Red. There might also be a requirement to have your Pokemon in the what's it called? In the you know, Hall of Fame, but that's kind of a given if you're able to get to Red, because you can't get to him until post game anyway. Let me have a look. Pokemon Crystal. Okay, so what you need to get Ho-Oh is called another item called the Rainbow Feather. Let me see. Yes, okay. So the Rainbow Wing, sorry, allows the player to explore the bell tower, known as Tin Tower in Generation 2, and encounter a wild Ho-Oh at the top of the tower. If the Rainbow Wing has not yet been attained, the player will be unable to visit any floors on the tower other than first floor because, and the Pokemon Crystal, there will be no stairs at Tin Tower first floor at first. After the player has caught the 3 OT legendary beasts, the same sage who delivers the item to the player also causes the stairs to appear. From that point onwards, the player will be able to freely explore the tower, regardless of storing this item in the bag or the PC. Okay, so you don't need to defeat Raid, but yeah, you need all 3 of the legendary beasts, and I don't know if I can be bothered doing that. It is a pain trying to find them. There are 4 of these islands here. I don't remember which one Lugia is in, but we'll just go through all 4 of them. I'm not going to look it up, because I'm curious as to what we'll find in them. Like this item here, and this Pokemon here. These are going to be a doddle. Yeah, 23. I was wanting to evolve, to trade up a Tyranitar because it's a ground dark type Pokemon, and that would have helped against Red's Espeon. But, eh. As I said, I lost interest in trying to do that. It just takes so long. I've got better things to do. I do have a lot of money now. 236,787. Also, let me change the border. Maybe I've been spoiled by the more recent games. It makes training them up so much faster. And at the same time, 99 rare candies. I did think about doing that, but then I was like, eh. I don't know. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, that's just over there. I'd prefer not to cheat in the games, other than using, you know, the glitches in yellow, I guess. That's in-game cheating, I guess. Yeah, I know. But then I risk making myself turn to that whenever. So... Oh, I have to go back around. Great, okay. Silver Gold to a Pokemon Game Peak. Personally just wish they were harder. I found revisiting these that the scaling for Pokemon in them is not really good for the gyms. They sort of compressed the gym levels down so that the Elite Four are around level 40 and 50. And then all of Kanto is around the same level. So leveling up your Pokemon above that is quite difficult compared to first gen. It also doesn't help that the number of the Gen 2 Pokemon you can only get post Elite 4 and moves. Part of the reason why I'm able to breeze through the Elite 4 now is because Executor now has Psychic, courtesy of a TM, whereas before he had Confusion, which is all that he can learn normally, so having a stronger move, which he could only learn after beating the Elite 4, made things easier. I do like this game a lot, though. I guess the battle tower in Crystal is there for, like, a lot harder battles. I never particularly liked the battle tower, so the game doesn't really ease you into it. So, as someone playing the games for the single player back in the day, and you go, oh, there's battle tower. I haven't done much of anything there before. You go in there with your team, thinking that you're going to be able to do good, and then you get whooped because it's a completely different scale there. It's like, well, okay. Where's this? Is that the same place? Okay, that is a different island, so they're all connected. Which way's out? One of these corners. Oh, okay. Down there. Okay. So which one did we come out of? Did we get one of you? No, I didn't. I don't want a Mantine. These people better not look for a fight with me. They will get crushed. Sorry. The weather's so beautiful. I'm in a daze. Just swimming at night, under the stars, out in the middle of the ocean. Denise. You have a seal. Oh, I also got an experience share for Pupitar, who's now in the box with the experience share, but oh, hey, how are you? Well, shopping today, I saw this adorable doll, so I bought it with your money. Sorry, it's in your room, you'll love it. Apparently, your mother buys these plush dolls when you reach certain money thresholds. A sunburn is the worst for your skin, but I don't use a sunblock. I won't pollute the water. Okay. I vaguely remember that being an issue, but I'd say that there's a bigger problem than sunscreen getting into the water. Anyway. I actually looked up also a list of all the different items you can get for your room. There's quite a few. There's carpets, different beds, posters. You can get different consoles for the TV. I think we got a Super Nintendo there at the moment. You can get an N64 or an NES or the Virtual Boy. This is all through Mystery Gift though, which is something which you may have seen appear on the main menu of the game when we load it up. Mystery Gift was a function which utilized the Game Boy Color's infrared reader. If you have one, you'll see there's a little window up at the top left corner of the Game Boy Color. That's where I was before. Yeah, if you put two Game Boys facing each other, they exchange information that way, and you get a mystery gift. And it would be some random thing. And I think you could do it 5 times a day or something? Yeah, I've been here. This is the same place. Okay. Let me look at the map. This is... Whirl Islands. I said Whirlpool Islands. Okay. Can I just get a map of what they look like above ground? You've got maps of what they look like inside. Okay. So I need to go. Now let me look up a better map. Pokemon. Okay, here we go. Okay, so 5 connects to there. Where do I need to go from? 14. 14 is that one that connects to 15, 15, 16, 16, 17. Seventeen's there. Okay. What? 15, 16, 16, 15, 15, 14. 12. 12 is there. Then to 11, which is there. And you get there from 10. 10 is... Oh, okay. And then that one goes to 3. And 3 is... there. Okay, and then you'd have to go... Yeah, okay, okay. So we have to go into, like, the top right one, I think. We're currently at the southwest island. Pardon me. We need to go there, which is... okay. Back this way. I think I said I wasn't going to use a map, but I guess my patience wore out pretty damn quickly. There's only so many tentacles I can see. Also, from all the numbers you can hear me reading out, the caves go all over the place. And if you take a wrong route, then you end up popping out of a different island and you just have to go back to where you were before. And... there's items which you can get, but I think they require you to, like, jump down a ledge, which is a one-way path, and then you just have to go all the way back around again. Okay, in here. Thank you, Tentacle. He's the Whirlpool Guardian. We'll just run away from him. Okay, here we go. Do I have enough Pokeballs for this? Yeah. I think unlike the legendary beasts, so... yeah, so that item there is one which you would have to go all the way back around to get. Because we need to go this way. Unlike the legendary beasts, I'm pretty sure Lugia won't run off. So many crabs. You'd have thought that there's some more interesting Pokemon in here than that, but I don't know. Hey, a max revive. Okay, so from here, we need to go down this way. We need to go down here. Then over here. And I hope there's actually things here. If not, well, I'll have to read up why. Hey, there we go. Oh, look, it's a duck. Yes! It's a Lugia. Level 60. Oh, not level 70. Pardon me. He used Rain Dance. Hey, nice. We paralyzed him. Lugia is flying and psychic, I believe. You'd think he's flying in water, but no. Pardon me. Don't really have a good Pokemon to use. I don't really want to hit it with another thing, so we'll try chucking balls at him now. Probably won't work too well. I remember spending like half an hour trying to catch him. Though I was using normal Pokeballs at the time. Oh no, he broke free. I believe if you run from the battle, Lugia will disappear, but will respawn in a day or so. I think. Though that might be something which was added in the remakes. Oh, well, okay then. I didn't cure his paralysis. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable using another spark there. That would knock him out. Stop that! I like how his sprite looks. Lugia always looked odd to me though. It looks like he's got big fingers. He needs a big finger to play video. Oh, I see. You've got a very big keyboard. Or controller. There we go, he's in the red now. I'm gonna... Okay. No, not the water. My fish can't stand it. Ugh. Oh, I like these Ultra Balls. Oh, pardon me. I don't think I can really hit you with either of those. Oh, I didn't even see the bar move there. Okay. Well, I might be able to get one more bite in there. No! Well, cough, cough. I thought maybe it would leave it just a little bit, but no, it didn't. Ah, almost have it. This is where the real length of the game comes in, just trying to catch these legendaries. Yeah, I know I've got a Master Ball. But I might need it for something else. Okay, let me make another save here. Uh. People were going to be finding all these broken Pokeballs washing up on the shore for days afterwards. Where are they all coming from? You know, it's funny, in the more recent games, I really don't remember ever having any Pokemon be so difficult to catch as in the earlier games. I don't know if they changed the capture rates or not, but I don't remember having to, like, you know, throw 20, 30 plus Pokeballs of different types at one Pokemon to catch them. Maybe they have made it easier. Yay! There we go. Diving type. Height is 17 feet 1 inch. Weight is 476 pounds. It has an incredible ability to calm raging storms. It is said that Lugia appears when storms start. Nope, that's fine. Oh, I did swap my PC over. It's like, oh, sorry, we couldn't keep the Pokemon, so we set it free. What? No. When I get to you, let's get out of here. You better not be in Johto right now. Pardon me. Okay, let's actually go get Lugia from the computer. Hang on, I need to... No, deposit. Tentacle. Because I don't think we'll need you again. Wait, which box did you say it filled up? This one. I mean, that one's got 20 out of 20. Yeah, there we go. Pardon me. I felt like I got a bit of a cold again. It just means that this lingering cough is, like, come back. Ugh. Fun and games. Oh, there's something else which I can get. I read up about. It's not a legendary, but it is a nice thing. Oh, look, he's got a unique sprite down there. Still looks like a duck, though. See? Psychic and flying. I keep thinking it's water and flying, but no. Gust to recover, Hydro Pump, and Rain Dance. Pretty high stats. Let me have a look. What other moves does Lugia learn? Let's see. Gen 2. Okay, so he's level 60. Ooh, you actually miss out on a rather nice move. Level 1, he learns Aeroblast. He doesn't have Aeroblast. That is 100 power, 95% accuracy flying type move, which he would get stabbed for. Instead, he's got Gust. Wow. Can you even get Aeroblast as a TM? I don't think so. Because it's a signature move of Lugia. Yeah, he just doesn't have his signature move. Man, that sucks. Does he always have the same moves in this, or did I just get unlucky? Let me see. Let me see. Okay, Whirl Islands I need to have a look at. In a cave. No. Okay, so Gen 2. Let's see. In Gold, Lugia is level 70 and has Recover, Hydro Pump, Rain Dance, and Swift. In Silver, Lugia is level 40 and has Aeroblast, Gust, Safeguard, and Recover. And in Crystal, he has Gust, Recover, Hydro Pump, and Rain Dance, and is level 60. So, okay. Getting a Lugia with Aeroblast is something you can only do in Pokemon Silver. In Heart Gold, he's level 70. and has Aeroblast, Punishment, Ancient Power, and Safeguard. And in Soul Silver, he's level 45 and has Extra Sensory, Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, and Aeroblast. So they both at least have his signature move. Or have their signature move. That's weird. Well, I guess not really, but... So yeah, Safeguard is learned at level 11, Gust at 22, Recover at 33, Hydro Pump at 44, Rain Dance at 55, Swift at 66, Whirlwind at 77, Ancient Power at 88, and Future Sight at 99. There we go. He learns one Psychic move at level 99. What can he learn TM-wise? Zap Cannon, Rock Smash, Sunny Day, Blizzard, Ice Wind, Hyper Beam, Protect, Rain Dance, Giga Drain, Iron Tail, Dragon Breath, Thunder, Earthquake, Return, Psychic, Shadow Ball, Mud Slap, Dream Eater, Sleep Talk, Double Team, Steel Wing, Nightmare, Fly, of course. Yeah, okay. Also Whirlpool and Waterfall, and Surf and Strength if you wanted to load him up with all the HMs. Anyway. Let's go back here. I need to buy more Pokeballs. Let me see. Right, I want to go here. And though I just took Lugia out of the box, I'm going to put him back in. Because we're going to get something else. Back you go. Okay, now we need to go up here. This is the way to the gym, but also to the Dragon's Den. We've already been there, though. Hang on. I think I need Whirlpool. I gotta get that tentacle again. Tentacle's not in here, is he? Oh, he is. Good. Okay, I'll put someone else in there for now. Golem. I don't think I need you right now. I'm doing that more as a precaution, because we're going to receive a Pokemon. But I don't know whether you need to have a slot in your party. So to save time on going back and freeing up a slot, I'm trying to preempt it. Okay, oh boy, this place and the wonderful music. I like what they're trying to do with it, but it's just the tone is... It's not easy listening. Oh right, yes, I started talking about it. I have an experience share on Pupitar. Where did I get the experience share? Well, I believe when we caught the red Gyarados at Lake of Rage, we got a red scale from it. And that red scale, if you go to Mr. Pokemon, the guy who we went and talked to right at the beginning of the game, who gave us the Pokemon egg, he's above Azalea Town, I think. He will, in exchange for the red scale, he will give you the experience share. Good to see you here. Your arrival is most fortunate. I have something for you. Take this Dratini as proof that I have recognized your worth. We got a Dratini. No, that's fine. Dragon Pokemon are symbolic of our clan. You have shown that you can be entrusted with one. Thank you. However, this isn't any ordinary Dratini. Though it is very cute. It's a dragon type. It's got Wrap, Thunder Wave, Twister, and Extreme Speed. Which is a move which Dratini cannot learn normally, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. Dratini cannot learn Extreme Speed normally. I don't think Dragonair or Dragonite can learn it either. Let me just check. Like, it would make more sense for Dragonite to learn it because it's a dragon flying type, but... Dragonair, nope. And Dragonite, nope. The best flying type move Dragonite can learn is Wing Attack. So yeah. Extreme Speed. Let's see. It's a normal type move, introduced in Gen 2. It inflicts damage, and has a priority of +1, so it's used before all moves that do not have increased priority. So it's like Quick Attack in that regard. Later gens from 5 onwards, it has +2 priority. It is a power 80, PP 5, accuracy 100%. Oh, it's a normal type move? Okay, well, I guess I thought it was a flying type move, but nope, I guess it's a normal type move. How about that? It's a Dratini! That's what Jawas say. Let me see. Yeah, it's a normal type move. Okay, well, anyway. I believe Arcanine might be able to learn Extreme Speed. But yeah, it's a pretty nice move. And Dratini can't learn it normally. We got that because I got in the questions he was asking me. You remember he asked us questions because we had to go here because Claire of the gym didn't want to give us the dragon badge. We answered the questions correctly. In that we didn't give answers which suggest that we're a jerk. Some of the questions have multiple correct answers. But like, you know, it'll be like, what's best? You know, a weak Pokemon or a strong Pokemon, and you have to say both. Or, you know, things like that, right? And if you answer all those correctly, you get this Dratini. Though you do have to go back to talk to him again, which... I don't think you can talk to him after getting the badge, and you get it then. You might have to leave and come back. I don't remember whether I tried talking to him. But yeah, I'm not going to raise that Dratini. Also, hello, welcome. Right, now, the other thing. I guess I can try and get Suicune. Let's see. I need to figure out where you go for that. Because it's a unique thing in Pokemon Crystal. Apparently Tin Tower? How's that work? Oh, okay. That seems pretty simple. I thought we'd have to chase him around the map, but no. We remember we did see Suicune in various locations on the map and he'd run off. I thought that was tied to it, like we'd have to go to certain locations, but no, apparently we could just go to the Tin Tower. We do need an item for this, which I think we do have. that is this clear bell. Yeah. I forget where we got that. It might have been from Ucine. This guy who is also chasing after the, legendary Pokemon. We need to go up the tower. Where is that? Oh, it's here. Momentous event has occurred. I beg your pardon, but I must ask you to leave. The sound of that clear bell. It's sublime. I've never heard so beautiful a sound before. That bell's chime is indicative of the bearer's soul. You may be able to make it through Tin Tower. Please, do go on. Okay. Thank you. What's this? Legend has it that upon the emergence of a trainer who has the ability to touch the souls of Pokemon, a Pokemon will come forth to put that trainer to the test at the Tin Tower. The legend has come true. Legendary Pokemon Suicune has arrived. We, the Wise Trio, shall test your worthiness to go inside. This whole thing with Suicune kind of feels a bit truncated, really. Feels like there's supposed to be more to do with it. Gaku. Noctowl. Level 32. Oh, Flareon. Stronger than we thought? Perhaps. I mean, I've beaten the Elite Four like 3 times. So it is you who claim to have seen Suicune, Aintai, and Raikou. Well, while they slept? Entei? I guess not Aintai, sorry. Unbelievable. Legend has it that they can't be seen while they sleep. Okay. That last guy better not box me in here. Can you be trusted with the truth? I must ascertain your worthiness. You can't handle the truth. Raikou. Tried to use Suicune in the new PokeGear DLC. Wouldn't show up. Took you 10 minutes, he was running around on the water surface above you. Like, Jesus. Masa. And, well, that's not surprising. It's a Jolteon. Waterfall. Spooked by Suicune. I will tell you the truth. In the past, there were 2 9-tier towers here. The Brass Tower, which was sent to awaken Pokemon, and the Tin Tower, where Pokemon were sent to rest. The view from the tops of the towers must have been magnificent. At the time, an immense silver-colored Pokemon was sent to make its roost atop the Brass Tower. Oh, you mean this one here? However, about 150 years ago, a lightning bolt struck one of the towers. It was engulfed in flames that raged for 3 days. A sudden downpour finally put out the blaze. And that is how the burned tower came to be. I guess he never considered rebuilding it. Pardon me. Let me see your power. Koji. Look, man, you've got to mix up your teams a little bit more than this. A fish is doing all the work here. I was wondering about that. Damn autocorrect. Hey, it's a Vaporeon. I actually have a copy of the Pokemon Yellow. What is it? Prima guide or just guide? I don't know if it's specifically Prima. And it was actually saying it at one point that like Jolteon is probably the worst out of the 3 evolutions in that gen. I wonder if that's true. Too strong. Why? Huh. Are you the trainer who is awaited by the legendary Pokemon? I see. We, the Wise Trio, have been given the responsibility of protecting the legendary Pokemon. We are to allow passage only to those people who possess the power and soul of truth. Please do go on and enter the Tin Tower ahead. Suicune will put you to the test. Okay, thank you. Okay. There's the tower. I believe it's got a different appearance in Crystal. A legendary Pokemon is said to roost here. Okay, let me save. Pardon me. Oh, hey. Whip, whip, whip. Whip, whip, whip. It's coming straight for me. Suicune. Level 40. Spark. And try not to knock it out in one hit. Okay, good. I like the design for Suicune. I like the streamers, I guess, on the side of its body. Its like head diamond horn thing is pretty cool too, and the long flowing mane. I do wonder what made them choose Suicune out of the 3 of them, specifically for Crystal. Oh, and yeah, Suicune won't run here. He'd have a 3rd bird, so he had to do. I just keep wondering, like, what if they chose an Entei? Or Raikou? Things would have been different. Because I don't think there's like a hierarchy between the 3. One of the reasons why Lugia is flying in Psychic might have been because they didn't want him to have type advantage over Ho-Oh. But I don't know. I think that's just conjecture on people's part. Kinda makes sense. Come on, put the dog to sleep. Cat. Beast. Bubble beam animation was better in red and blue. It was cooler in red and blue. What was it like there? Maybe it looked more forceful? The bubbles do kind of look a little slow in this. Come on. You know you want to stay in the ball. Stop waking up. Come on, Ultra Ball. I got 4 of you left. I'm pleased with how often you're pulling off hypnosis there, Xavier. Oh, come on. Are there any JRPGs on the radar? I don't really know. I've only played a few JRPGs. I mean, I guess Pokemon, if you're strict about the term, is a JRPG. Other ones which I played would be Dragon Quest IX, and I did play Golden Sun many years ago. I don't really know. Overall, I guess there's not many which have really grabbed my interest. Summon! I mean, actually, no, it's fine. You can keep using Leah. At least it's not hurting me. Sure, I can't guarantee anything, but I welcome suggestions. These suggestions may be looked at. I make no promises. Hey, finally! Yeesh. Yeah, absolutely. Aurora type. 6 foot 7 inches, 412 pounds. This divine Pokemon blows around the world, always in search of a pure reservoir. Nope, that's fine. Hello. We've got the whole crew here. Awesome! Too awesome even! I've never seen a battle that great. That was truly inspiring to see. Suicune was tough, but you were even more incredible, Mick. I heard Suicune's mystic power summons a rainbow-colored Pokemon. Maybe, just maybe, what went on today will cause that Pokemon to appear. I'm going to study the legends more. Thanks for showing me that fantastic battle. I think when I played this game back in the day, I really didn't know what you were supposed to do to find Suicune. So it must have been maybe like a year or two later. I was just wandering around and I came into the tower and I fought these guys, and then I got Suicune, and then this guy shows up and I was like, who the heck are you? Oh, you're that dude. Because he really has no bearing on anything else in the game. It's just like, what the heck is he talking about? Later. According to legend, when souls of Pokemon in human commune, from the heavens descends a Pokemon of rainbow colors. Could it mean the legendary Pokemon are testing us humans? When the Brass Tower burned down, 3 nameless Pokemon were said to have perished. It was tragic. However, a rainbow-colored Pokemon, in other words, Ho-Oh, descended from the sky and gave new life to the 3 Pokemon. They are Suicune, Entei, and Raikou. That's what they say. The 2 towers are said to have been built to foster friendship and hope between Pokemon and people. That was 700 years ago, but the ideal still remains important today. So, yeah. I guess when we get the other 2 legendary beast Pokemon, the stairs will appear. We'll be able to ascend the tower. Am I going to spend time doing that? The Tin Tower shook. A Pokemon must have returned to the top. 2 towers, 2 Pokemon. But when one burned down, both Pokemon flew away, never to return. Well, I mean, one's returned. It's in my pocket. That counts, doesn't it? Right. End time, Raikau. The problem there is that they will flee. I don't think it's guaranteed that they'll flee first turn, but yeah. Dropping revives. Let's see. So we've got Suicune. We've seen Raikau. So if I look at the map, you can see he's down there. But if I go here and check it again, I think this is how it works. Yeah, now he's over there. So he's been doing that the whole time. Now he's over there again. I mean, it's not much point me checking in the town, because if he's not there, then he's not there. Yeah, now he's up there. What he does, what they both do, all three of them do in Gold, is that they move around constantly. Whenever you change location, they change location, which means I can't fly to where he currently is, because he won't be there. He'll have moved by the time I get there. It's not a timer, it's just whenever you change location, he changes location. There might be a better spot to do this than here. He's over there. But this is really why I've never bothered to find them. Also, I need to get more Pokeballs if I'm doing this. Oh, I don't think you've got a, no, you've got a mark. Give me 30 Great Balls. Yeah, I think people said that the, path a bit south of there is a good spot. But, like, I don't know. In a way, it kind of doesn't matter. I think that's the right spot there, actually. No, he's on Route 36. He needs to be on top of us, Route 37. So he's actually in the wrong spot. And it doesn't matter, because if I went where he was, he'd have moved. And it could be onto the other side of the map, so... He needs to be right on top of me. This isn't even putting aside the problem of having Eintai, which I haven't even seen yet. So I don't know where he is currently, because I can't check him in the Pokedex. Let me actually go further south. I don't remember whether he changes after you've moved between areas. Hey, it's a Stantler. I believe a normal type Pokemon which can learn Hypnosis. I know it's got an ugly colored shiny sprite. It's like green. Still upset over pink Weebles. I don't think they changed the shinies colors for them either in later games. They could have chosen better colors, but I don't think they did. It's Game Freak sometimes, like, they see right now, right? Like, I'm in Route 37, he's in Route 36. If I move down into Route 36, oh man, he's gotta move, even though he's right next door. Now he's down there. They could have chosen better colors, but nope, they didn't. So it's like, pardon me. Again, he's just below me, but I can't get there in time. Or not in time, but he will just move whenever I move down there. Rolls eyes. As far as I know, there's not a better way to do this. There might be better spots to do this, but like, this is just how it works. I don't know if there's like locations he's more likely to go to or not. I don't think so. He does seem to be hanging around down there all the time. But I just know that if I go down there, he's going to come up here. Now he's over there. I don't think he can only go to like neighboring areas. I think it just goes to whichever location, just randomly chosen. Yeah, now he's up there, Lake of Rage. Hello, welcome, welcome. Not now, Wade. And Wade tells you it's C9 in time. It'd be useful. Well, would it? Because I wouldn't be able to get down there to see it. Now he's over there. Over there. Let me have a look. I'm gonna see if there is like some better way to find them. Okay. So they're called roaming Pokemon. Gen 2. When encountering a roaming Pokemon for the first time, the HP and DVs are initialized. Their stats remain static once generated. This means that shiny Pokemon will remain shiny, and any damage that has been inflicted upon them will remain across battles. However, their PP and status conditions are reset each time they flee. In addition to moving around each time the player changes map, all currently roaming Pokemon will also move after each battle, with a 1/16th chance, always if the player just encountered a roaming Pokemon, not merely the one they just encountered. There's a 1/8th in chance that a roaming Pokemon will move to a completely random map other than the one the player is on, where N is the amount of possible connections to where the roaming Pokemon is at that moment. Otherwise, a roaming Pokemon will move to an adjacent route. Roaming Pokemon will never move past Olivine, meaning that if it is currently on Route 39, it will always move to Route 38. Okay. So if it's currently here, it will always move there. Let me see. Each time the player steps in tall grass that is currently in the same area as a roaming Pokemon, and the game attempts to generate a wild Pokemon, the player has a roughly 25 out of 256, or roughly 10% chance, of randomly encountering it. A roaming Pokemon will flee on any turn it is able to, immediately before it would use its move. If it is unable to flee, it will instead use its prepared move. Since the roaming Pokemon in Gen 2 all know moves with different priorities, depending on the move they are prepared to use, the player's Pokemon may sometimes act before it flees, and sometimes not. The player can stop a roaming Pokemon from fleeing by using trapping moves, such as Mean Look or Wrap. Sleep and Freeze also prevent the Pokemon from fleeing. If a roaming Pokemon is defeated, it will not reappear under any conditions. So it's like, oh, yay. So I guess just stay around here. And then if he moves into the same square I am, I need to save. And then we just have to wade through grass. Until we find them. Or this will go until I get bored. And give up. I really wish there was a better way to do this. Like maybe you could get a certain item to attract them to you or something. Now he's just to the north of me. Now he's gone. Ah. That was just to the south of me. God, this just sucks. He's down there again. Let me see. Let me see if there's a better way to do it. Hmm. One of them suggests go to Mahogany Town and have a look around the grass there. Okay, it's just like, I guess there are locations where they're more likely to go to. So what's that? Okay. We're going to go to Mahogany Town and have a look there. Over here. So he would have to be there. Give it a little bit more, but I am rapidly losing patience for this. It would be neat to be able to get all of them and Ho-Oh, but there's a reason why I didn't do it back in the day. I vaguely had the memory pop up that I think at some point I was told that the bike actually scares them off, but I'm pretty sure that's not true. That's people telling you stuff to make things even more torturous, right? Okay, come on, you thing. Cat dog thing. It's like, oh, it's nice. You're not down here anymore. I'll just sit here. Ah. Three. Two. One. And where's that? Down there. 0. Okay, I can't be bothered. You get the idea. Anyway, let's see that new plush which Bob got us. Big doll. A big Snorlax. Set up a big Snorlax. Hey, look at it. A giant doll. It's fluffy and cuddly. And it's not running away. How adorable. We can use it. We don't need our bed anymore. Use it the same sprite as the ones as the actual living Snorlaxes. Look at the side of it. It's like 4 me's. Okay. Well, if I'm not doing that, then we can go to Silver Cave and we can try the fight against, what's his name again? Oh, first though, I need to get some more potions and such. Drop him outside Vermilion City. Wait a minute. That Snorlax which I caught all that time ago. It was actually just a plush. Ah. Oh, I can't carry any more items. Okay. Oh, right. I've got a tentacle in my party. Let's change that. Lugia is coming with. Oh, we didn't have a look at Suicune. Yeah, water type, see? Leah, Bubble Beam, Rain Dance, and Gust. What about other moves it learns? Let's see. Suicune. So he can learn, he gets Bite and Leer at level 1. Water Gun at level 11. No, actually, sorry. Water Gun at level 11 in Gold and Silver. In Crystal, instead, Suicune gets Bubble Beam at level 11. Level 21 in Gold and Silver, Suicune gets Roar. But in Crystal, gets Rain Dance. In both games, or all 3 games, Suicune gets Gust at level 31. In Gold and Silver, he gets Bubble Beam at 41. But in Crystal gets Aurora Beam at 41. In all 3 games, then Suicune gets Mist at level 51, Mirror Coat at 61, and Hydro Pump at 71. So that's kind of nice, actually, getting an Ice type move. And really, it's just like, yeah, getting the stronger Bubble Beam instead of Water Gun. Or the water type move. So, yeah. Mirror Coat. What's that do? Psychic type. Damage dealing psychic move. 100% accuracy, PP20. If the last amount of damage done to the user before the use of Mirror Coat is greater than 0 and was dealt by a special move, Mirror Coat will do twice as much damage as taken by that attack to the opponent. If the opponent uses a physical move or does not attack at all, Mirror Coat fails. Dark-type Pokemon are immune to Mirror Coat, but otherwise Mirror Coat's type has no effect on the damage done to the target. Okay, so, right. Come on, Golem. Okay, my team hasn't been leveled up too much since the last time we tried this. But, oh well, whatever. Oh, I didn't get the, no, my inventory was full. Whatever. Oh, I got a calcium. Okay. I was doing some training with Larvitar in the grass just south of the Poke Center there, but then I ended up going through the Elite Four a few times. Twice. There's nothing to show with fighting the Elite Four again. The dialogue is exactly the same. It doesn't change because I've beaten them already. Even at the end, Lance just says, you know, it's been ages since I've been to this Hall of Fame place. And I'm standing there going, really? I was just here like a minute ago, like 30 minutes ago, or a day before. Oh, pardon me. Come on, Golem. You can run away from the bat. Thank you. I had to get a critical hit off on you, I understand. One of the fights I had against the Elite Four, I think it was Koga. I had Golem out because of the poison types, and he's Crobat. I might have been confused Golem, and Golem hit himself like 6 times in a row until he had like 5 hit points left, and then he landed a hit to finish the Crobat off. It was, I think it was at full health at the beginning as well. I just sitting there shaking my head. Okay, here we are. It's not like he's got a high chance to hit himself or something, it's just, I don't know. The randomness in the game sometimes is questionable. Okay. Sup, nerd? ... Trainer Red. Oh, it's a Pikachu. You're level 81. Earthquake it. Get that weak stuff out of here. Very good. Alright. The Espeon. This is what destroyed me last time. I'm going to try and get Golem to get an attack off. Because if I swap, it will get probably two turns in a row. This is also why I wanted to get a, what's it called? A Tyranitar to avoid the, Psychic, but... Also, I've got Lugia, but I want to use my team. I don't want to rely on the Legendary. Very good. Okay, Barreligator. You're the toughest of the bunch. Stay asleep. If only you could learn Crunch. I'm still surprised you can't. Oh wow, that did so little damage. And that was a critical hit. That was a super effective too. Like, Bite isn't a very strong move in the first place, but... He's one-shot Pokemon with Bite, I think, in the Elite Four. Very good. You should get a level up on that. I guess you were sharing the experience. Venusaur. Okay. Crobat. Oh, took in sunlight. Fly. You sunny day. It's like, I'm not going to fall for this again. Okay. Either way, I'm going to get hit by a Solar Beam, so... I'm going to use the Hyper Potion on Xavier. Won't be very effective because I am Poison type. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oh. I mean, I guess, of course, you're faster than me. The flashing has now made it very obvious to me how half of Venusaur's face is actually white because of... to make it look like it's got shading on it. It's like it's got a mask on or something. Okay. It does make his eye look a little odd. It's confused no more. Nope. Ah! Very good. Feraligatr is level 55. He's going to learn Hydro Pump. Or not. Never mind. Okay. I thought he would learn that level 55. Now it's a Snorlax. This is just going to be HP, the Pokemon. We gotta carve through the mountain while paralyzed. Okay, Go Xavier. Please try and make him go to sleep. No? You fool, you had one job. Now, do I dare try and leech seed it? Of course he did. Why would he not? Go Lugia. Hydro Pump. Yeah, he's like, I sleep when I want to. Oh, that was good. Not when you tell me to. I have complete control over my body in terms of sleeping. Yeah, I like the little tooth witches appearing on one side of his mouth there. I think he's actually got two in normal price, but just having one makes him look particularly smug. Why Body Slam causes paralysis, I don't know. Or can cause paralysis. I don't know. I don't understand. Oh, right. Reflect wore off. That's why I was taking less damage. Thing is, he's gonna have, like, sleep. So, he's gonna be able to regenerate his hit points. Ugh. Yeah. No, Lugia. Okay, good, good. I bet he doesn't have rapid spin. That'd be funny though if he did. If he did. And very annoying. Okay. Everything's aligned. Now he's going to use a full restore. Or not. Fantastic. I saw that slow down just before it reached the end. It was thinking about, like, oh no, maybe I'll give 1 hit point left. Okay. It's fine. It's just a little toasty. Hold on. No? Okay. Surf. This is how I dealt with, Lance's Charizard. The last 2 times. Surf your problems away. Well, that wasn't a one-shot. Oh yeah, they got a lot of HP. It's mostly because of the level discrepancy. Like, if I was higher... Ooh, nice. If my guys were higher level, it wouldn't take quite as long. But I'm level 55, that was like level 70 something, so... Blastoise. Resurrect Xavier. Feraligatr is probably going to cark it, but... No! He's surfing. Okay, Lantern. Paralyze it? Very nice. Okay. Revive Feraligatr. And revive Lugia. Okay, very good. Oh, confusion wore off. Okay. Not looking great. And I can't put him to sleep anymore because he's paralyzed. Well, you know, use recover. Ow. Okay. Sure. I guess you could know Blizzard. Well, I don't want to use Rain Dance. That'll just make the problem worse. No. Let me see. I mean, just heal up the Pokemon. Blizzard means that he'll be able to use that against Xavier. And I'm pretty sure that'll be super effective. Thank you. Is that it? I think that was all of them. That was all of them. Hey. ... We get 15,400 for winning. Send some to Mom. ... And he disappears. And we get the credits again. I forgot that you get the credits. And it's the ultimate battle in the game. You have to defeat yourself. Ah. Yeah, thank you. Easy. No problem. First try. No. Second try, actually. But. And with sufficient item usage. But hey. It's a repeatable battle too. I think every day or something. Or maybe every week, I'm not too sure. I don't believe each team changes. Cuts back with level 200 Pokemon. Yeah, it's like, oh, okay. I see you mean it now. I do like it. It shows, like, having a team with, more varied moves. You know, like like the Blastoise with Blizzard and such. I mean, Venusaur with Sunny Day, I guess. Venusaur's typing is kind of a big problem to overcome, though, but, you know, makes you think about strategy a bit more. Which a lot of the battles in the game don't, but it's nice that there are some in the game which do. Level 200 today. I don't know if you're joking or not. I haven't played that one. I don't think we get anything for that, apart from money. No joke? Well then. Yeah, I like this game. I think it's a nice improvement over Gen 1. If you think Gen 1's buggy, Gen 2's a good version to go into for those bug fixes. The new Pokemon are kind of neat. I do think that they were a bit conservative on the new Pokemon they added, and they haven't really gotten the hang of making the Pokemon useful. Like Spinarak is just kind of bleh. Pineco, Fortress is good, but and then you got things like Stantler and yeah, ones like that, Noctowl, which are just kind of there. Not to mention, again, some of the Pokemon only being accessible once you beat the Elite Four, which is like, eh. But I do like Feraligatr. Lantern was pretty good. As a water electric. Crobat served us well. It's not a very good typing, really. Poison and flying. I would probably, if I wanted to go with another one, I'd probably go with Skarmory, just because it's flying and steel, which just has better defense than flying and poison. But, you know, the speed of Crobat was useful quite often. Executor, I mean, the Grass Psychic. He served us well. And that was the case of, I just wanted to use an Execute, so. Golem's certainly quite strong. Its typing is a problem, though. Again. Like, double weak to what? Both water and grass? Ugh. But Earthquake was very good against a bunch of enemies, and just one-shot them. And then we had Sandslash at some point, who ended up getting rotated out when I was trying to raise the Larvitar, but I lost interest in doing so. So we have a Pupitar, but it would take ages, and I can't be bothered. Elements were more interesting than the Pokemon themselves. Yeah, it's also like Steel and Dark are new types to this gen, right? But like, what dark Pokemon are there? There's Umbreon. There's Houndour and Houndoom, which you can only get when you get to Kanto. There's also Murkrow, which you can get earlier. I think Sneasel is Dark and Ice, but I think you can only get Sneasel later on as well. Oh no, Sneasel's up there. Okay. I guess we could have gotten a Sneasel. I think Giraffe Parrying is normal? I don't know. I don't think it's normal and dark. There's Murkrow. There's Umbreon. But, eh. Natu and Xatu are flying and psychic. Togepi is normal. We didn't even get a Sentret for it. And then the Steel type, you've got, you know, what was it? Steelix and Skarmory, which is a good one, flying and steel. It's just some other things also, like, I think the only new Ghost-type Pokemon is Misdreavus, which is a pure Ghost-type Pokemon, and I don't think it actually learns any really good Ghost-type moves. So, anyway, they're still kind of figuring out that kind of stuff, I think, is what I feel like. But, yeah, all the extra features in this I like. Having the map over here is nice. Being able to call people is neat. Apparently, from my reading, these people ringing you up and talking to you, the dialogue they have with you is actually new in Crystal. Apparently in Gold and Silver they had rather generic dialogue, but in Crystal they expanded it to give them more unique personalities. This allows you also to have rematches with people. Some of them can give you items like leaf stones and such, which you wouldn't normally be able to get easily. You've got the radio, which is, it's a feature, I guess. One of the stations has some use. The Poke Flute station or whatever. And you got the things you could get through the lucky channel. And there's also the password. Yeah, this, I think, this does different things to Pokemon in the grass. This one might increase the encounter rates. And then you've got random blathering with Professor Oak. Also, I guess for just music, because it continues playing when you're outside of the menu. Can't use the radio in the battle. No, unfortunately, it doesn't have battle application. I guess you don't get the Poke Flute, which would be useful in that way. But, yeah. Pardon me. I believe also it was planned that this was going to be the end of the series. Gen 2. So... And then they continued it on for 8 more generations. Which is fine. But I think going to the next one, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, you see there is like, I think, not just visually, but there is kind of a big overhaul of things. And I think, looking back on it, that's kind of where they look more like how the Pokemon games look now. Than these, Gen 1 and 2 games. And I think part of the thing there is Gen 2 still had to have backwards compatibility for a degree to Gen 1, so there was limitations on how much they could change. That would certainly be something which would cause some issues with them, I'd imagine. Not just for like the time portal, but the time machine, but just, yeah. Anyway, that will be it for Pokemon Crystal. That's really all that I wanted to do in the game, I think. There are still the other 2 legendary beasts. I can't be bothered getting them. And Ho-Oh, which requires getting the other 2. So I can't be bothered getting them. So, sorry, but oh well. Thank you very much for joining. I hope you join me again next time.